Hey y'all, it's your boy Red Crimson from the crew DarkCrimson. Just to let you guys know, with the first video, we kind of had some technical difficulties, and so parts of the video is gonna be kind of cut off or so. But we just want to let you guys know, hey, stuff happens when you just getting started. So just to let you guys know, hope you guys don't let you guys sway away from the video, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yes, yes. What is up, my beautiful people?
What's going on, y'all?
What's good? Woo. It's your boys.
It's your boys,
Dark
Crimson
D.
Z.
You know, we back again. We back again. We want to apologize for that short week break off, but due to the holidays and everything.
And then like a lot of other stuff or whatever was going down.
Yeah. But we back now, and we promise we will work very hard to get y'all these episodes out.
And and just for you guys to know, we're gonna put in another episode just to make up for the last week or so that we didn't post up last time. Just for you guys, to know that it's like, hey, we are serious about this, and we, making sure that we make up our days that we miss. Time we do.
Double trouble.
Oh yeah, double take, double episode. Let's go.
Yeah. So today I want to talk to you guys about something that, happened recently. There was, I forget what state it was. I think it was like Milwaukee, but there was like a armored money truck that actually got into a wreck.
Oh yeah.
And the money just dumped out.
And like in the building.
Literally. And so like people would literally stop, park their cars and get the money. And there was this influencer, and I know Demi, because I follow her on Instagram. She fitness, cute little girl, shout out to you. But yeah, she got out and like had her crew recorder, and she was like, it's money everywhere. It's money everywhere. And then the next week, the policeman said, yeah, y'all need to get that money back. And I'm just like, dang.
I mean, like, no shit. You literally sitting here recording. Hey y'all, I'm a dumbass. I'm sitting here recording that I'm taking all this damn money and all these people behind me. Cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have done the same thing, because it's a once in a lifetime thing. Like, of course you're gonna want to put it on Snapchat. Like, hey, we good. But yeah, now that I think about it, that is kind of stupid.
That's what I'm saying. No, I don't. No, just if anything, if you want to record yourself like buying some shit with the money that you took from the Brinks truck or so, cool. But don't. That's like literally you sitting here robbing the fucking bank, and then you sitting recording yourself robbing the damn bank. You look dumb as fuck.
Pretty much.
So that's why I'm like, no, don't do that. Like, if you want to get the money and such and not get in trouble for it, don't fucking record yourself. Simple, to the point.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, hopefully that doesn't damage her career and all that stuff. Anything that gives her like a boost of street cred or some shit. I don't know if you would give that street cred, but
it'll definitely give her views.
Yeah. I definitely see her getting a lot of comments though, like, this dumb bitch here. Why? But
yeah. Also, this is kind of old news, but I wanted to bring it up because I found it hilarious. There was this guy in China, like, you guys know, how can I put this? Fuck. Okay, so you guys know in China how, like, well, in America, how we have, like, Sweet 16s, our parents buy us, like, cars and, shit like that and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, in, like, China, Japan, they get, like, eye surgery. They get, like, blonding their hair, because, like, in Japan, that's their culture. So this guy marries this chick, right?
Uh-huh.
And he marries her post-surgery. So she's looking fine and everything, and his kids come out. I don't want to use the term ugly, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but his kids come out funny looking. Like, they don't look like him or her. And he must have
Wait. Are you saying that the wife was cheating on him or something?
That's probably what he thought. But yeah, because the kids didn't look like him or her. So basically, the dude is like, what the fuck? Like, why is all my kids ugly to his standard? And guess what it was?
What?
His wife had surgery without telling him. And this only in Japan. He sued the wife. Yeah. And won.
What the?
and, and I'm like, only in Japan can you sue your wife for ugly kids. Like, can you imagine going to a judge? Judge, these ain't the kids I wanted. Okay? I married this fine girl, and look what I got. If 1 + 1 is 2, and 5 + 5 is 10, what the fuck is this?
I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that one. Okay, I do got something to say. That's fucked up. That's real messed up.
And like, I'm the type of person that tries to understand both sides, and I get what he was probably thinking. He was probably thinking, yeah, this isn't the life I wanted. These ain't the kids I wanted. Like, he was probably a superficial guy, and he probably married her to make sure this didn't happen.
I get that, but you also could take it at this way as well, that maybe the kids took after another family member, because sometimes to say both your parents are dark skinned, but your kid came out light skinned, or so you got a couple of relatives or something like that that's more light skinned and not dark skinned than everybody else.
You know what? Why am I trying to be PC? I'll admit those kids were ugly as fuck. Like, those kids were ugly as shit.
God damn, bro.
They were ugly.
I
was trying to be PC in the beginning. I was trying to. The kids were ugly, okay, but still, that's a dick move. Like, why would you divorce your wife just because she didn't tell you, hey, I got some work done before we got married? Like, come on, dude.
I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of like, when you noticed it a little bit.
Yeah, because he was 3 kids in. Like, it would be different if, like, his child, and I guess he was like, because his kids were old. Like, they were at least, 3, 4. He had a 3-year-old. The one looked a little bit taller. Let's say she's 6. Like, I guess at that 3rd child, he was like, I'm sick of living like this. Something got to give. What the fuck is going on? Like, why don't they look like you or me? And then they.
I mean, are you sure that they didn't look like either one of them?
They did. They did. They were some ugly kids, and they showed a picture.
Well, look. You know what? Maybe they showed the way that your feelings were feeling. Maybe that's why they were showing the ugliness that was inside your soul, boy.
Hold on, that sounds like a cool episode for the Twilight Zone. Like, you have kids, but they change to look like you on the inside.
Exactly.
Right, on some Black Mirror type shit.
Exactly.
But like, they showed a picture of the wife before the surgery, and when you see that, you go, okay. Okay.
You're like,
because unfortunately, surgery don't change your insides. Like, how you born is, so she had kids that looked like her. And matter of fact, if anything, that means his genes must have been a bunch of bitches, because they didn't look nothing like they looked identical to their mom. So if anything,
because it can go in terms like this. Maybe in terms like maybe personality, they take after their dad or something like that, and then like looks wise they go after for the mom. I mean, because I'm pretty much a product of that myself. I look more like my mom, and like personality wise, I give some a little bit of my dad, and kind of both in the mix though. But height wise, I got from my mom, feet size from my dad.
Yeah, but
look, ladies.
But I mean, like, in other words, yeah, you can't change that shit. So I found that interesting. And then last week I went to a nature preserve. It was in Austin.
Wait, hold on, man. I'm sorry to cut you off though, but I feel like I need to correct on that foot joke.
Why? It was a good ass.
It was a good one, but I'm looking like, why do you talk about his feet? I didn't even say what size. Size 15.
Hold on, you wear a size 15 shoe?
Yeah.
Well, I wear a size 17.
You lying like a motherfucker.
You're like, boy.
I said, no, I asked you what your shoe size were, and you was smaller than mine, so nah, nigga.
Right, well, you know what they say about big feet, big socks. So anyways, but no, I went to this nature preserve last week in Austin, and basically how it went, the story behind it was there was these group of college kids decided that they were going to take this piece of land and have a party. and the party lasted for 3 days. Like they fucked that land up. Like the only green.
Wait. Didn't they? Well, if you said they own this party, so when they just technically just like
No, they didn't own it. They just was a group of like you know how like you like, hey, we want to throw a party, like have a bonfire, and you just go somewhere.
yeah.
It was kind of like that.
So let me guess, they sitting here and they let the bonfire go too wildly and just a big ass forest fire or some shit.
Well, it wasn't a forest fire, but they destroyed the place. Like the only thing that was actually left of the place was they said the only green you could see was the green bottles. The rest was just like trash. And so
Okay, because I was taking it more so like an actual forest devastation kind
no,
of thing.
no. I mean, it was devastated, but I guess you can call that devastated if there's green grass and so much trash. The only green thing you can see is a Heineken bottle. But one of the frat guys had a change of heart. Like he was like, "Dang, like we really messed this place up." So they fixed it and they redid it, and it actually looks nice. And now he's real strict. And it was funny because he said the next year they came back and he was like, "You motherfuckers, get your asses out of here." He was like, y'all ain't about to mess this up again. Like he was really protective of it.
I'm not surprised. I mean, especially with all the work they had to put into it and all sort of shit. I
Yeah.
would have too. I'd say hell no.
Yeah, and
Hell no.
and now you can only go in like certain parts of it, but now you can like go in it and like just walk around and see it and experience it. It's so calm there. The animals won't bother you. Like you might get a bobcat, he'll just walk by. There was a snake on a rock that my homegirl was afraid of, and they were like, "Oh, that's just Joe. He's always here." And he was like, "If he bothers you, just get a stick and move." And I'm like, "Really? Like y'all that chill? Like, oh, Joe's been in 5 Quentin Tarantino movies. He's retired now. Just leave him alone."
Okay.
like
and first of all, I'm gonna ask him, what kind of snake is Joe?
It's a garden snake, so it's not harmless. But
Well, yeah, no shit.
but still, like I picture.
But my whole thing is that how would you know that's Joe though, and not some?
There's only one snake there.
What the fuck?
Like there's literally only one snake that's there.
What kind of?
And it's funny because I can picture Joe going, "Sup, guys? What's happening? Like y'all come here soft and like partial tongue in that." Like
I get that, but I feel like in certain movies they kind of like stop with the whole, "We're not gonna do this." You know what I'm saying? That's that.
hold on, because I don't want to get canceled. That was extremely racist towards snakes. My bad. All snakes do not talk with a lisp. So shoot, dotting the I's, crossing the T's.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say to the people?
In terms of what we were talking about?
No, in terms of like another topic.
Oh, I would say this is up to recent news and so. Tom Holland and Zendaya's relationship has now been public now.
Yeah.
Good for them. I feel like the whole set or so with the whole No Way Home I guess it probably brought the relationship up more to where it's like
that happens often because like when you're acting, you get really close. Like you have to kiss on screen, like and you kind of have to be like aware, like stuff like that is not for the faint of heart, especially if you're already married or in a relationship. Like, let me ask you this question: if you had a girlfriend who was an actress and she had to do like kissing scenes and like sex scenes, obviously they're not having real sex, but would you be comfortable with that?
I mean, I'll be frank. I understand, that that's her career, that's what she want to do and such. But I mean, and the same thing is that say if both of us were acting and all sorts of stuff too, because us doing a YouTube thing, and so we might actually get a acting gig and all stuff too. So it's like I can't sit here and judge, if she has those particular roles or so too. In my opinion, it's like the kiss scenes, like I'll be upset about it, but I understand why. Sex scenes, I might get a little pissed off about it though, even though it's not real. But I still have to see exactly how that script is, because you do have scenes that actually are real too.
Yeah, some directors do that,
Yeah, so
which
that's what. So
I don't get why. Like, and it's very
ah,
rare. Don't get me wrong, it's
yeah,
very rare. But because most people won't sign it.
yeah.
Like, I was looking at
I thought that was kind of funny as hell. I said, y'all literally are fucking on set. Like,
yeah,
how does that work?
yeah, because I was looking at Confessions of a Nymphomaniac, and on Netflix a couple of years ago. Like, yeah, that was real. But at the same time, like, you don't get a lot of actors that'll be like willing to do that. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's more pressure on the guy though than the girl. I would say
Yeah,
because it's like because like you're performing. Even though you're an actor, you're still performing.
yeah.
So
And see, I disagree with that. I feel like there's no real need. Like, if you're an actor, you can fake like
well, that's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I was surprised when I heard that they actually was doing it on set. Because most time you think it's all fake anyway. Because every time you do see them doing the scene or so, most times you just get like a little hint, like, oh, they're doing it though, but you never see any actual penetration or nothing like that. So you just think that, oh, they do that. They got like, say for the women, they got the breast showing though, but they have like a little cloth thing or whatever blocking. And then also too, every time you do see those scenes, you see them under the cover with some sheets and some wrapped up little formats. So just like, how the hell you fucking with that look? Like,
yeah,
it looked
exactly.
like your dick is blocking where you're supposed to be pounding anyway. So it's like, how does that work?
Yeah. And I mean, but yeah, I mean, me personally, because I know acting and because I know it's just work, but you do have to, because like you're around these people a lot of times, and you do create like emotional attachments to them. That's why it gets tricky.
I feel like no, it's still on the same point, but I feel like certain shows and movies and so they try to make it like as real looking as possible
Hmm.
because I know people who have HBO Max and stuff. They know about this. Or I would say the more older audience so know about this movie called Insecure, or was it
Yeah.
Secure? Yeah, that their sex scenes or so looks so real. Where it's like that nigga probably is pounding the shit out of her.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but
there.
it's not real. And if they
I
can
can't
make it,
look. I've seen the scenes and I
yeah, I
couldn't
did
fucking
too.
tell.
Yeah.
I was looking at the dude. I said, "Yo, pound that shit," because it did. No, because it did. Because it
That
looked.
sounded bad in my ear. That, but I mean, no. But see, if you can make it seem that real,
Because
then you
it,
don't need to be real. You don't need
I
to do it for real.
no, I get that though, but I'm just looking like, I mean, because one, there was no like cover. I know people gonna talk about my damn headphone shit. Be like, is that shit plugged in or not? Yes, it's plugged in. It's just a long ass cord.
Yeah,
but but no, I'm saying is that most time you see it, they always like blackened or like censor out that part or so. But in the scenes, you don't see no like covering. They don't have like no shade out underwear or something like that to like really do the scene or so. Like it really looks like they actually got it. So unless the guy has like some kind of shit on his thing to where it's like, okay, I look like I'm fully naked, but I'm not. Like my shit's not like there kind of thing. Then I'll be like, wow,
yeah,
they really pulled that off well.
exactly. And I mean, like, say for example, you have like a lot of like, say for instance, if you're a counselor,
Mm.
um, you're around a lot of people that are vulnerable around you. So I'm not saying it's false feelings, but like feelings can come about when they should, So I guess it's all about boundaries. Like, you have to set boundaries because I've been in situations where I've done shows or plays where we were in relationships in the play, and then we ended up being in relationships in real life because you're with these people all the time.
I
You're
mean,
vulnerable with them. So
it's not. I don't think it's not in terms of vulnerability. I think it's just in terms of you're playing a part where you're in a relationship. You're doing all this extra ass shit and such. Like you actually are in a relationship, so you can't help but to feel like that you're in a relationship with them
yeah,
and that sort of thing. So it's like I wouldn't say that's vulnerability. I would just say it's like catching feelings for a coworker. You work
yeah,
with them all the time and such and whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because, not
Get
to
to
cut you off, but like, I have a best friend that's going through that same thing. she's in a real vulnerable state because she just broke up with her boyfriend. So she's fallen in love with literally everybody she sees, including people she don't want to fall in love with. Like she's just like, but why him? No, like I don't want to like him, but I do. You know. So
for the person who's catching this, is so sorry. Because I feel like they're gonna put two together in this video.
I ain't say no names. You know who you are.
Like I said, for the person who know who you are, so I'm sorry.
But like vulnerability. Like I know a lot of counselors that has had to, draw boundaries. Like one of my friends, he's a counselor. He said one day his client said, "Oh, you look handsome today," and he was like, "Don't tell me that." And she was like, "What? I just said you look handsome." And he said, "Yeah, but that's inappropriate. Stay professional." Because he knows that today it's you look handsome. Like if you give them an inch, it'll they'll take a mile. Like stay in that professional realm. You know what I mean?
I guess
that's why there's this rumor around that all actors hook up with each other, which they do.
I'm pretty sure they have.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they have at least once or twice. Because there's really no fucking way you can sit here and because one, you're gonna be attracted to them already on the fly, and then if you put it into a scene where they're getting close, or hell, even if they're not doing anything that involves them being close, so just being around them and such, and feeling that sexual tension and such, they hooking up at some time. Maybe not on set, but definitely afterwards.
Yeah. And in other news, do you know who Brittany Renner is?
No.
I don't like to use the term Instagram hoe, but that's what people would refer her to. She's very beautiful, very beautiful. Hey, Brittany, if you're looking at this, I'll be a great dad. I know you got a kid. You stay with your mom, I stay with my mom. We technically, But anyways, Brittany, well, she probably ain't gonna want me after I say this.
No shit.
No, I just caught that. Like I'm over here shooting my shot, and at the same time I'm about to run her ass straight through the fucking mud.
My whole thing is that you shooting your shot, but you shooting your own self at the same time.
Yeah, I forgot.
What the hell?
Well, if you and all I'm saying is the truth. So if you can get past being mad at me for maybe this episode, I'm gonna shoot my shot again later, But no, she's known for being her Instagram. It's no secret that she's dated football players for money, which I don't doubt that. I'm not saying that's somewhat of a bad thing. I'm just saying, you should get your own career. Because let's be honest, okay.
I feel like you're trying to cover up the fact that it is.
I feel like if you're dating somebody exactly just for money, and the other person knows. Because see, one thing about Brittany, she was never, and this is the one thing I do respect about her, she comes correct. She comes 100. She never attempts to put on a facade that I like you. And that's what I respect about it. That's why I said there's nothing wrong. There's something wrong if you're trying to trick people and be a gold digger. But with her, they knew they had to fly her out. She has receipts of cash apps and
I ain't
stuff.
saying she a gold digger.
She gives me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling, but not say for instance.
I ain't saying she a gold digger. She ain't fucking with these broke niggas.
but she was very honest about the whole thing, and she got pregnant by this ball player. He was very young, very stupid. And like I said, I'm not bragging on her because sure, I'm young and stupid too. I'd probably risk it all for a girl that looked like her. I'd probably risk it all too. But the thing is, now he's stuck paying child support. She's moving back in with her mom. Basically the how can I put this in?
I'm kind of looking at it with all the money she's getting from child support, why the hell she moving back to her mama?
It's still not enough. For her lifestyle, it's still not. It would be easier for her to live with her mom. And I thought that too. I was like, after all the NBA and what's the basketball players, the NBA? I don't watch sport. Y'all know I don't watch sport.
You literally just said NBA.
NBA, but what's football players?
That's NFL.
Yeah, all the NBA and NFL players you done slept with and got a bag with, and you still live with your mama. Now, see, here's where, or moved in with your mom. But see, here's where I get pissed off at. She's going around talking and mentoring, going to different schools, mentoring young boys. Yeah,
The fuck?
that's where I draw the line.
What kind of contradicting shit you doing?
So you basically spent your whole life not with talent, but being pretty much a prostitute. Let's call a spade because she would be honest with the dudes. She would be honest with the dudes.
Bro, I feel like you dig your own hole right now because you trying to shoot your shot. But
I feel like I still have a chance, but
no, the hell you don't, nigga.
Were you not a prostitute?
Bro.
Hold on. Let's ask Brittany. Brittany, were you not a prostitute? Okay then, but no.
They ain't get no damn answer. What the fuck?
Shoot, Brittany, no, but no. I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying, like okay. First of all, even if they know they're doing the shit like that, you never want to be that type to point it out to them because they're gonna be like,
well, they didn't advertise it though. Like nobody's gonna advertise, "Hey, I'm with Brittany Renner." But but they have money to do that. Like to them, it's just, oh, you hit Brittany Renner too. Okay, that's cool. She's a nice girl. I would do the same. I probably did the same.
I know that though, but to me, it's like you slapping her like she's Kim Kardashian, basically. And it's like,
I mean, she's a poor man, Kim Kardashian.
Damn. But like
I mean, am I wrong?
I mean, yeah, but it's like,
am I wrong? Sure, you gonna make me go out the frame. She's a poor man's Kim Kardashian. I had to go out the frame on that one.
I wonder if you actually did or not.
I don't know. We gonna see. But no, I mean, like, it was. I'm trying to say there was nothing wrong with what she did. It's just frowned upon, kind of. But I actually like what she did because at least she was honest about it and she didn't trick anyone. But at the same time, she failed because she can't do that anymore. She's not capable of, she done went around the block. So she's not.
But see, that's, like I said, now, and like you said, it's a poor man's Kim Kardashian. That's pretty much what it was because Kim pretty much did that shit, but she at least came from money, so to where she could still do that in such one.
Well, I feel like with Kim Kardashian, it was more strategic in a way.
I'm not lying, strategic,
and it was smarter.
But I'm just saying though, how she's.
Don't have me defending Kim Kardashian.
You the one that's defending her. The fuck? I literally said that she was not dumb. She at least was capable of pulling that shit off.
Well, I feel like with Kim Kardashian, it was an investment. With her, it was a job. But
regardless though, like Kim's able to pull that shit.
But what I'm trying to say is, why do you have the right? Now, I could even understand girls. Like I could understand girls better because if she's turned her life around, she can literally say, "Hey, girls, this is how I was. Look at me now. Don't be like me. Get your own bag. Be independent. You don't need no man." But what are you doing? I wish. And then she gonna talk about hide your kids, mother, fathers, hide your sons. I wish that bitch would go for my son. Well, first of all, I would teach my son to be smarter than that. But I wish she would. Shoot, my girl would beat the hell out of her. I would have to be pulling her off her. Like, my son? Oh, hell nah. Like, that ain't gonna happen. I'll be like, baby, not the face, baby. Not the face. Get off of her. Get off of her. She doesn't deserve it. But now I'm just like, what school in their right mind? Now, I told you what this girl is about in her track record. Mm-hmm. What school in their right mind would say, okay, class, today we're going to have professional hoe Brittany Renner talk to the young men and mentor them? Like, what is she going to say? How to survive girls like her? How to not fall for girls like her?
I don't know. But to me, that whole lesson sounds contradictory as fuck.
Exactly. Like, she's going from school to school. I would pull my son out the whole damn school if they that stupid. Uh-uh.
It's
And
not.
I would show up and get her autograph. But but like I said, Brittany, if you ain't mad at me, too mad at me, then hook me up. Hook me up.
The question is, what hookup you talking about exactly?
I mean, she's cute. She's cute. I feel like if she actually changed, because like I've seen interviews with her and whatnot, and it's funny because I was on her side most of the interview. Like I was like, yeah, no, she didn't trick anybody. People knew what she was about when they got in with her. At the same time, but I'm like, at the same time, if she would have invested the money into her own bag, then like I'm not discrediting anybody because it's the whole my body my choice thing. Like if you want, okay, like say for instance Lana Del Rey slept with Harvey Weinstein to get ahead. That's a fact. She sings about it in her song Pepsi Cola. You remember that song? My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola. Like that was about Harvey Weinstein. But and so people said, why didn't you join the Me Too movement? And she said, because I did it voluntarily. Like it wasn't rape. Like it was like a business exchange. And it's the same with her. Like she was honest to whoever she hooked up with about what was going on. I just wish she would have maybe invested the money in something that could, better, or, if she would have started her own business with that, so that way she can actually not live with her parents and be a single mom with, struggling, you know what I mean?
I mean, she wouldn't necessarily be struggling if her lifestyle wasn't so high maintenance as fuck.
Yeah, that too.
Cause I'm looking like you,
but see, that's
like
hard
you
to
the
come
baby.
down from.
I get that, but I'm just saying, like, first off, like I said, if you don't come from money, just because you had this particular style or so, does that mean 1 minute that you fall from it or so, it's like, oh, I can get back to it or something like that? Bitch, you didn't come from money.
Yeah.
If Kim Kardashian fell from her shit and such, I get her saying that shit because like she came from fucking money. That's all she knows.
Yeah,
that makes sense. You didn't come from money. That you know where you came from originally, though.
But still, like once you, because like I'm not the richest person, but I am. I do like fancy stuff. It's kind of like eating at a fancy restaurant. Like I went to this one restaurant, which we'll get to in the next episode. Have you ever ate some food that's so good until you don't know if that's how it's supposed to taste or not? Like you think something's wrong with it because you're so used to eating mediocre food.
I may have had it like maybe once, maybe
I
twice.
had some chicken the other day, and my friend was like, "Is it good?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like, I never tasted nothing like this. Is this how it's supposed to taste?" Like,
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember I had some food like that one time. And I was like, is it really supposed to taste like that?
Yeah,
it's good, but I'm like, I don't know.
Like, you don't even know if it's good or bad. You're like, and it's kind of like that. Or say for instance, like one time I went to William Chicken, and the chicken was so golden, man. It looked so nice, and I was like, why does chicken look like this? Why is this chicken day near yellow? And my mom said, because they finally cooked it right for a change. That's how it's supposed to look. And it's kind of like once you taste that good chicken or once you eat that good food, you don't want to go back. Like, I went to this authentic Asian restaurant. I don't want to go to Panda Express anymore, man. I really don't. Like, they ruined it for me. So I can kind of see, once you start living that high lifestyle, it's hard to move back in with your parents and like drop. But I feel like you can always bounce back. Like, there's a saying, real G's, gangsters get it, but real G's get it, lose it, and get it again.
Yeah.
It's kind of like with that YouTuber Khalil, or Colel, whatever her name is. With she used to have Watch Us Live, but she was going through some mental problems, and she would only post like once every 3 months and stuff. She moves back with her parents, and look at Glozell. She moved back in with her parents. but they're slowly getting it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hopefully she can, turn her life around because she is a smart. I've heard her talk. She's a smart, beautiful woman, and I think she can go far. Like her name's already out there. That's the first step, and half the world knows who you are.
Yeah.
Take that and do something with it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, some people, do put their foot in their mouth a lot. Like some celebrities just shouldn't talk at all. Like, say for instance, I'm a huge fan of The Rock. I love The Rock. As you can see, he's influenced my style. I grew up watching him. You Rudy Poo Candy. I grew up watching him, but he doesn't need to talk ever again. I don't need him to do any more interviews. In one interview, he was like, "Oh, I work hard so much, I don't even go to the restroom. I just pee in bottles." Why did you need? Nobody asked you. Like, don't nobody want to hear that. Or like every time Will Smith and Jada say something, "Oh, I can, I can't satisfy my wife. Whenever I come, it hurts." Or
What the hell?
yeah, like he literally,
The
like he literally said in an interview, "Oh, well, I can't satisfy my wife. I had to go see a sexual doctor because it was my mission to make my wife come, and I couldn't come. So it was my mission to make my wife come." And I'm just like, I get y'all trying to be relatable, but who y'all relating to? Because I don't have that problem, and that's a little too much information.
Well, I get where his mission is coming from because, like they say, happy wife, happy life.
Well, that should be his mission, but we should not know that when Will Smith ejaculates, it hurts. We should not have that information. We should not know when Jada Pinkett gets on Red Tabletop, my husband, I haven't been sexually satisfied. I get it. She didn't say no names, but we're not stupid. I have never been sexually satisfied in over 50 years. Like, we shouldn't hear that,
That's crushing right there. It's like, damn.
And then you look at the whole August Alsina situation and you like,
to me, I feel like for Will, I think he needs to try to, get that checked or some shit. Cause I'm like, you sitting here saying it hurts.
I mean, I think he did. I think they got it kind of figured out now.
Okay, I'm like, saying it hurts when you come. I'm like, that's not only is that sad.
Well, I can actually, it could go both ways because he said the reason why that is because he's had so much sex, and I was like, yeah, he's Will Smith.
Yeah, that definitely does make sense.
I said, yeah, I can see how he would have that problem now, but still, so at least it's for good reasons. Like at least it's not just out of the blue, What?
My phone.
Yeah, it's ringing.
Like I said, we had to take a home intermission or something.
Oh, is it still recording? I don't think it is.
It's a Michael.
Damn it. It would be him. Answer it and let him know, because it's
skipped.
Is it still recording?
Yes.
We back. We had to take a brief intermission, y'all.
Yeah. We had to take a brief intermission with that. If you heard the little vibration shit or whatever, it's from the camera.
But yeah. All right. Do you have any more topics?
I would say for this episode, so not right now. I would say I got a lot more topics to talk about in terms of the next episode.
Yeah. What are we gonna talk about the next episode? Well, my birthday. Okay. Now, first of all, we giving y'all this episode now, but pretend like y'all watch this next week. Like when y'all watch this, pretend like y'all watch this next week because this is technically next week's episode.
So basically, act like this video is the one from last week.
Yeah, and the next video
is gonna be for this week.
We gonna talk about Doku Day. Yes, it's gonna be my birthday episode. We gonna have some CGI balloons coming down. Like, yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
I'm looking like, nigga, when the hell we gonna get some CGI balloons?
I don't know. At the CGI store, I don't know.
What the
fuck? Nah, just kidding.
Any case may be, y'all. Like I said, tune in for the next episode coming into you real soon. It's your boys, Dark.
you always gotta mess that up, don't you?
No, I was jumping in saying the intro for this one.
Don't somebody say it's your boys, then we say Dark Crimson DZ.
Okay, well, any case may be, hit the like button and such, hit the subscribe button and such, hit that notification bell so you guys look at any videos that we posted in, so you guys will know every single time we post a new video. I feel like I'm repeating myself twice on that shit.
You didn't say that at first, I don't think.
Really? Okay.
I don't
Well, just in case I did, my apologies.
And just remember, leaves fall where they want to, but trees, they keep standing. It's your boys,
Dark
Crimson
Z, and we out.
We out.
I definitely know I gotta edit that fucking part of it.
Right.